Silver traded with moderate bearishness the entire week. We have seen a little swing. We have seen a drop below $47 mark, while on the upside 49.20 yet again proven out to be a good resistance, delivered lower highs and higher lows. Does this mean a possible beginning of reversal here in silver for the coming week, or we are looking forward to a breakdown here? What should be our strategy in order to profit trading silver? We're gonna see here with the help of charts and indicators. Towards the end of the update, I'll be sharing the trading levels. Do watch till the end. Also, this is a weekly forecast. I do share my twice a day updates for silver with precise levels so that you can profit across Asia, Europe, and US sessions. Subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. In this update, first we'll look into the charts here alone and then couple the observation with the indicators and arrive at the strategy which you can adopt and trade profitably. So let's start. Now on the daily charts, now what has happened on the daily charts? See, first of all, we had seen a support here earlier at 46. We have seen the price breaching below 46 yet again. Does it mean the bottoming is done? When you look at the move here, see, this was a stronger bullish move. The bears were equally strong and sharp. Now what has happened since then? Since the drop towards 46, we had seen a range bound movement. Look at the move here. First the bigger drop, then this drop, retracement, then again a drop, then retracement. And you can see a range bound movement here. You can see the 20 and 50 period moving average. The 20 period offering it a good resistance. The 50 period offered a very, very good support. Look at the move here. See, 3 red, 3 green, 3 red, 3 green. On the upside, the resistance at 49, 49, 40, pretty strong. On the downside, the support at 47, 46, 80, very, very strong. When you look at the last three candles, you can see diminishing bullishness here. You can see the body sizes getting smaller. You can also notice the support coming in at around 48, 47, 80 levels. So in the coming week with the first trading session, if you see the price is trading below 48, 47.80 mark and then 47.40 mark, you can expect it to erase the gains from this candle. You can expect it to again land at 47 and 46.80 mark. And if this zone is taken, then you can just stay bearish from there. What will happen then? You can consider this as a breakout move. Any drop below 47 and 46.80 should confirm the next move towards 46, because see, after the bigger drop the price has stayed sideways, and when it comes out of this sideways move, it might deliver a stronger move here. And if it all it stays below 47, 46.80, we can say that we are ready for a good plunge here in silver price. But right now when you see the move here, see the support here is pretty strong, the resistance definitely is stronger as well. And that makes me, because see, this comes after a good down move, the price is stabilized, and if you see a breakout coming in, that is a move beyond 49, 49.40, you can in fact expect price to gain back the losses from this candle, which means a move towards 50 or 52 zone. The only point here is that it has stabilized here, it has got good consolidation and support from the lower levels, and thus this increases the possibility of a breakout on the upside as well. So right now silver prices are definitely at a crucial junction when it has to decide the direction it wants to take, and that is what was reflected on the weekly charts as well, where we had seen indecision prevail. Look at the daily stochastic, this is also looking upwards, which is a supportive sign for an up move here. When you look at MACD, see MACD at this point, if you recall, just watch my updates few weeks back, I had mentioned very clearly the MACD is trading at extremes and the white space on the downside is wide open. You can definitely see a pullback here, and what has happened, we had already seen a good fall. But when you track the movement here for the last multiple weeks, in general prices try to bounce back from around these levels. Already we had seen a good plunge, and we had seen an indecision as well in the last week, and hence right now it is a crucial junction when silver has to decide the direction it wants to take. In fact, it can cross over on the upside and reverse from these levels. The possibility you should not deny and you should be watchful of. RSI is also come out of the overbought zone. It has come down to the same support levels from which in general it shows a bounce back, and hence the case of a pullback on the upside cannot be denied. At current levels though, on the longer time frame, we are still having lot much of downside available. Coming to 4 hour, on the 4 hour charts, what you can see here is the moving average is trading bearish. Also notice the move here. If you track the movement for the last few sessions, see after the big drop, we had seen slight retracement, then again a bigger drop, then a retracement towards the same zone. Now this time it is bounced back from higher low. At the same time, this is also delivering lower highs. So now if you see any point of time in the coming, Silver price is trading beyond 49.40 levels. You can say that now it is ready for a good rise here, while at the same time a drop below first at 47.80, 47.40, and then towards 47.46.80. You can in fact expect it to trade below 46 and 45 levels. So now it is also evident from the 4-hour charts that it is a crucial junction. Now look at the 4-hour charts here. The support is getting stronger at around 48. This is also you should watch out for, and hence there are crucial support levels on the downside which it has to break in order to confirm a possible rise. And when you see the stochastic, this is taken a dip. The MACD is in green here, trying to converge. It is not yet crossed over. The RSI is running flat. Now look at the weekly charts. What we had seen for last multiple weeks. What a good run here, right from 35, 36 to all the way towards 54.5, almost a 50% yield in just few weeks. This was an exponential run, and now is the time for silver to erase some of the gains. If you look at the moving averages, these are definitely trading bullish. Second part here is the divergence of the price from the moving average. Now the 20 period is sitting somewhere here at around 42-44 zone. And 42-44 is not a big deal for silver to achieve. It can kiss this before bouncing back, because the divergence always leads to a convergence. Remember this fact. And this time the divergence is too much, the rally was too sharp. This could be the possible beginning of reversal. This was the reversal sign ideally. And now, as long as 52 is not taken, it's not yet a bullish reversal. Now look at the weekly charts. What has happened? Look at these two candles. A bigger sharp bearish candle, then a swing here, the closing in green here, then lower highs in the current candle and closing in red. So I almost a symmetrical. This could also mean a possible breakout here, and now once it trades beyond 49.4 and 50, you can say now we are ready for in fact a move towards 51 and 52 as well. But what's happening, you can also see the it has created steps. Now steps means if at all it starts to trade below 48 and 47.8 and 47.4, you can be ready for a breakout move. Now when I say breakout move, this will increase the possibility of a similar size of candle, which could in fact take it towards 46, 45, 44, or in fact lower levels. Yes, this could deliver a similar size of move. If once it starts to slide, this could bring an enormous bearishness, specifically below 46 and 45.45. You can just stay bearish from there. There is still lot much of downside yet to be covered by silver. Remember, the rise, the sideways movement, this is an exponential run here. If you just even connect the silver highs and lows for the long term, you can find out this was the breakout move. It must try to fall back within the channel here, if not even willing to hit the bottom. But yes, it must try to fall back within the channel. If you see the stochastic here, right from the overbought zone, we had seen a greater plunge coming in. And when you look at now see MACD on the weekly charts traded with extreme divergence, traded with a stronger bullishness, and this is at extremes here. This is a vertical rise what we had seen for the last multiple weeks. Now this is the time for silver to start reversing. You can see whenever it hits such highs, it follows with a stronger pullback. You can see the history here, and whenever it hits such levels, always follows with a pullback. This could be the possible beginning of a reversal here in silver prices. Even if it's not a reversal, at least it must try to show the signs of convergence and a crossover. Now even if it tries to show signs of convergence and crossover, there is still it may take little more weeks, number of weeks here, because see this is too much of divergence. It may take 3 to 4 weeks and bigger down moves for it to converge, crossover. And once it crosses over, it can take multiple weeks, months and years for it to reverse and fill up the gap here, fill up the white space here. So let's wait for this to happen. This could be the possible beginning of reversal in silver prices. When you look at the RSI, this was extremely overbought, and this is looking downwards. It has come down, and you can see the history from such levels. It always shows or follows with a good plunge. I hope this could not be any other exception. It could try to take the direction. Let's look at the month. On the monthly charts, the support here was pretty. Now recall, with the support here, we had seen a greater rise coming in, and if you look at the last monthly candle, the body, despite staying in green, we had seen a very smaller body. Despite it is moving all the way towards 54.6, you can see it has closed somewhere here at around 48. This suggests that the prices were not willing to stay much bullish. Third point here is you can see the complete movement in the last month was outside the Bollinger Bands. And this also puts the pressure on the bands to expand, but also puts the pressure on the price to fall back within the band. Now, notice here, this month already it has started the month with higher lows. See, the bearishness in silver is only and only if it now trades below the 5 months average at 45. Now, if any point of time in the month of November you see silver trading below 45, remember this is a beginning of reversal. We will see 42 and $40 levels very soon. But right now it is not showing any such. Stochastic is staying overbought. The MACD here is trading at extremes with too much of divergence on the monthly charts, and this also confirms that it must be the time for silver to start reversing. These levels on MACD on the monthly charts are never seen unprecedented plus 500 plus levels. Definitely for any instrument such levels. Though remember, if you talk about instruments and the indicators, there are multiple instruments which shows a rise of hundreds and thousands of percent in a year or so. No indicator works there. But this is not a stock. This is not a equity. This is not a simple instrument which can show you thousands of percent rise in a single day, month, or year. And hence, it has to follow a trend here. It has to follow the rules here. Too much of divergence definitely calls for it to start converging. RSI is staying extremely overbought, and hence things are definitely getting overbought here for. So now considering this, time for me to give you the trading levels and strategy. And before I give you the trading levels and strategy, if you are willing to learn this art of trading, do not miss to join the 35th mentorship batch commencing soon. Register yourself now. Reach out to me for queries. My Telegram and email IDs are there in the channel and video description. And those looking forward to just trade as per the signals can be part of my signals channel on Telegram. Reach out to me for queries. And if you are willing to trade with a trusted partner which offers you a swap-free account, lowest spreads and no hidden charges. You can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Now, first is where you should buy. Now, remember, see, first at around 48, 55, 60. This could be a good entry point, but then 48, 80, 85, the good resistance zone. Now till 49.40 we have got very good resistance. Beyond this expect 49, 30, 40. Till here it has got very good resistance. If at all you see silver trading above this 49, 80 again, and then 50, 20 levels will arrive. Beyond 50, 20 stay bullish for 51 and then 52 as well very soon. While on the downside I will recommend a selling entry at 48.20 itself. Expect 48, 47.75, and then the most important one at 47.50, 40. Now this is the first crucial number for confirmation of further downside, then 47 and 46.70. If this is taken, then you can just close your eyes, stay short for 46, 45, 50, and in fact 45 very soon, if not in the coming week. And we have still room for further downside from there. So take your trades and positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe.